What's happening, chat? How you guys doing? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So what we got today is gonna be doing a repair on one of my new frames. This is from Quadmula itself. This is the Quadmula Siren A F5. This is the 5-inch version with the A series, and the only thing that is different compared to the regular split mini, the regular split, and the Siren F5 S2. I don't know. They got too many damn names. That's too damn long, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. But one thing that I love about this is that you can actually hard mount your kid's flight controllers if you want to go ahead and use your flight controllers. And these things are actually compatible with some parts that are made for the Siren F5 S2. But yeah, but the only thing that I have to repair on this is my receiver, because what happened was is my receiver still good? Oh, looks like my receiver is still good. Okay. Wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. Only one way to find out. Okay. Looks like it's still good. But I did explode an antenna though. So, but if you guys are curious about what props I'm using, in case if you want to get your hands on these are the HQ Prop Flower Pigs. These are a 5.1 size to a 2.9 pitch. But what we're really mainly going to be repairing is basically this stuff right here is the Quadmula, and I'm going to be pretty much putting on these and, well, the freaking camera and then the freaking transmitter right here, which is the DJI 04 stuff. Expensive as fuck, but I mean, what can I say? Crazy flavor of autism, sir. But can you build though? That's the real question. But happy Mother's Day to you, man. And happy Mother's Day to your mother. And can I get a shout out? Shout out to Kobe Simmons. That is cool. What is that? These are basically FPV drones that are pretty much built from scratch. So I have like 7 of these, but I'm about to do like a repair on one of them, since I did get my 04 Pro from DJI, which I was waiting for the past, what, 3 fucking months. But it's just some government shit that I have to deal with for the time being. But other than that, also what we're going to be doing is we're going to be spraying on some of this freaking waterproof shit right here, which I love. And this stuff right here is actually pretty freaking convenient, because I fly in pretty much all types of conditions, and I do my fault, chat. But anyways, gonna go ahead and spray some of this John right on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this coaxial cable on this joint, and Hopefully I'll find me a good antenna to slap onto this because I am a little bit low on antennas. All right, that's part one. Anyways, how's everybody's days going so far? Hope you guys are having a good Mother's Day to all you guys. If you have a wife out there or anything. Let's take this stuff off. Bang, bang, boom. And that's perfect. And I'm gonna take this cable off. Gotta be careful with these things because these things can be a little bit tricky to pull right off because I don't like. That's exactly what I do not like, fucking things up. But didn't lose my screws, so that's the most important thing. But these things take a M1.5 hex screws and use a 1.5 millimeter drive. So I'm gonna put this off to the side and grab our little Phillips head screwdriver, which I have right over. Give me 1 second, chat. Yeah, we're gonna grab our little tiny Phillips head screwdriver, and then we're gonna go ahead and take out. Oh, what's this new thermal paste right over here? This is new. So you guys can pretty much see from right in here, and I'll just show you guys from the inside of this right here. So a little bit of that thermal paste got right onto that John, as you can see. But it's alright. It ain't gonna kill us. But now what we got is basically one and two screws that we can pretty much take out. And the cool thing about these things are pretty much like fucking Lego pieces. Excuse my language, but I have to get like this when it comes to certain things because one thing I do look for in terms of me flying drones and me building stuff is basically me having simplicity and making things more reliable and convenient for my flying because I do a lot of stupid stuff, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you here. We're gonna go ahead and pop this bitch right out. Now that we have that cable taken out, here's one of the little tricks that I like to do. So as you guys can see from this side grill right here, I want to let it focus. As you guys can see, there's pretty much that one board that is pretty much layered on top of this bottom board right here. And what you can pretty much do is pretty much take one of your little pliers or tweezers, whatever the fuck you can call it, because I am a dummy that don't know how to call things that don't know how to name things the right way, because I have a little bit of stupidism inside of me. So, but also do this thing for pretty much as a lifestyle. So Might as well show you guys what I do, so you guys can pretty much learn from what I'm doing, and you can make your stuff pretty durable. Now, a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to go ahead and remove thermal paste. I don't like to remove thermal paste because me personally, I think thermal paste is kind of important and kind of convenient whenever you go ahead and fly shit. And because, damn, this thing has been charging for a while. And because I do this shit in all types of conditions, I just go ahead and drench this motherfucker with this Flywoo X30. You can actually grab these on race day quads, pyro drone. So I basically drenched this joint. So it's pretty much an easy spray, and then you go ahead and do the other bottom piece. If I get it on the cameras, my bad. My bad. I have terrible aim. I'm just kidding. I do not have terrible aim. I'm just over here talking shit. Okay, she good. Let's put that thing right back down. Yeah, that's nice right there. Now I like to go ahead and squish all that stuff together, because if you kind of mix up a little bit of the thermal paste and the Flywoo X30, you can pretty much make your stuff indestructible and completely waterproof. And let's go ahead and start on the top piece right here. Let me go ahead and put these coaxial cables right in before anything funky happens. Let's see here. All right, now that's on. We're gonna go ahead and spray this joint. And we're gonna drench it, because I do like drenching things in some paste. And I can feel the drip right on my leg. Where the fuck is the little screwdriver that I had? I had a little Phillips head. And why did I blow into it? I don't know. Oh, there you are. See, chat, my brain be moving a little too fast, and then I can't really go ahead and notice what the hell I'm doing because I'll be moving too damn fast. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab our tiny Phillips head and put this joint right back. Okay, I'm gonna move this little helping hands out the way. And let's go ahead and grab our other Phillips head. now that's done. But before we go ahead and put we assemble this 04 back together, we're gonna go ahead and waterproof this whole camera module right here. So there's a camera module that you can go ahead and put right onto the 04. But first, what we're gonna go ahead and do is basically pretty much get this stuff all waterproofed. So let's go ahead and take out all these screws right onto the side. I would play some music right now, but at the same time, I'm not trying to get freaking flagged for copyright, cause that shit right there is not cool, man. All right, let's see if there's any more comments. Nah. Okay. Okay. Let's do this here, because it looks like this camera module is having trouble closing. I'm gonna reopen this right here and see what I can do. So that was the problem. The cable length was a little too long. Okay, that part is done. And then let's do this right here. Alright, we're gonna be putting our coaxial cable right onto the air unit. Let's do this right here. Okay, let's see here. Since I have this, or I could possibly use these. Alright, I know what I can do. So pretty much what I was trying to find out is if I can pretty much cut this a little bit short. Fuck. Basically almost did cut this thing apart. Alright, this is what I can do. Let's take this antenna out. Right here. No. Okay. I'm gonna give it a nice little slice right here, but not too much of a slice that it'll destroy the antenna itself. Again, I'm not really a big expert when it comes to these things, but things are worth a try. Come on. That scared the shit out of me. Yep, I destroyed the antenna. Try to make this antenna a little bit shorter. Huh. Let's see here. Did I just snip my antenna? Yep, I did. GG's. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. All because I was just trying to make my shit shorter. Because these things are too fucking long, man. I don't like the fact that these things are too damn long. I really do not. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it alone as is. But in the meantime, I have more antennas that is on the way. So as of right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these screws back on in the meantime. Because I do not trust my dumbass self to go ahead and cut these off, because I am gonna end up snipping something, and I will not be happy if I end up snipping another antenna, because I already snipped up 2 antennas that ended up being a fail. So GG's on that part. This is why I don't like in digital. Ugh, I can't even talk right now. This is why I do not like digital stuff, because everything is so fucking expensive. Fuck. Can't stress this much more enough, man. Alright. Now that's done and out of the way. What I can do is, do I have my double-sided sticky tape here somewhere? I remember seeing a red John around. Oh, there. There you go. If you ever want to grab yourself one of these double-sided sticky tapes, they always have these in Home Depot. I'm gonna put this on my receiver because this thing almost ripped out my whole freaking receiver. And I hope my antenna's okay after the last flight, because that was not so good, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Alright, we got this joint right on here. Let's see if we can sneak it on right over. There's a cool little tip that I do whenever I'm being lazy and I don't feel like taking off my top plate. I just go ahead and take my tweezers and just place that shit right there, and then it is fine after that. And just like that, that drone is repaired. This one right here needs a brand new arm, and I need to go ahead and replace the mid plate on this. And ooh, I forgot that I had spare lipo straps right here. These are Kevlar straps, but let's put that off to the side. More Kevlar straps. And the top plate, some arms. I'm gonna just open up these arms because I'm lazy right now, and I do not feel like going through my other stuff to go ahead and find my other arms. So because this is here, I'm just gonna go ahead and crack this shit open. I'm over here looking for my fucking drone, and then I just realized the drone is right in front of me. Damn, that's a lot of rust. That is a lot of rust. That's how you know I was ripping. Alright, since... Do I really feel like replacing my bottom plate? You know what? I did this shit, and I gotta finish it, so... Can't stop what I just started. That's on G shit, chat. Are one of my screws fucking stripped? Hold on, here's a little trick that I usually do to get shit out. Yeah, this is not coming out. That's a problem. Man, that's the problem. You just need a little bit of force. That's just the problem. You need a little bit of force. Like, why the hell you gotta go ahead and act like that, man? Come on, man. Shit. What kind of fucking bullshit is that, man? Fuck. Motherfucking mother here, they want to go ahead and go ahead and me, like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, that mid. Son. I'll be on some muscle milk shit, cause how the fuck do you be breaking your freaking mid plate, your carbon mid plate with bare hands, bro? This shit is already hard to break as is, nigga. Come on, man. I gotta watch. Ooh, I gotta watch my mouth. But it's okay. I'm black, so. Anyways, ow, fuck, carbon splinter. Fucking hell. Yeah. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and put a pause on this. And I'll go ahead and get part 2 ready for you guys later on. But in the meantime, I'll go ahead and see you guys in later on. And we'll continue doing the repairs because right now I gotta eat. So, and my brain is not braining. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the live right here. And yeah, I might go ahead and do a little bit of flight footage later on, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this off for now. But peace to all of you guys.